Good afternoon, everybody. It is Thursday, August 20th. It is currently 97 degrees in Lunenburg County at 3:43 in the afternoon. This tobacco is getting big, needs to be done, have something done to it because it looks a mess. But who am I to say? All the beans are looking good, and we are using my new Insta360 X6 camera. Going to see how well it performs for us today. It's got some allegedly better audio enhancements. I have not had a lot of time to evaluate and try it due to other commitments. So today is the big reveal. Looks like they got a shed. Cool. They're getting all moved in there. I'm gonna make a left here. Yeah, that's why there's accidents here all the time, because of knuckleheads like you. I swear there's an accident there a month. So we have Greta with us today. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. She's been a very good girl, and she's feeling great. She's actually been out on one test drive, but we didn't publish that. We're going to go find her some cows to look at. I might put that video up too. There's no lens filters on today, so I don't have them yet. They're back ordered with Insta. It's kind of annoying that nothing on this camera works the same or fits the same as my old X5, but it is what it is. So, I mean, the remote kind of works, but I think it needs an upgrade because it doesn't know fully how to talk to the camera. So I'm just running this off my phone. Seems a little bit slower to respond to my phone. I don't know what that is, but I'll work that out. There's a lot of tobacco being harvested lately, and I still think they're pulling bottoms. I haven't seen any of the mechanical pickers out, so they're not going whole hog. They're just getting the yellow leaves off the bottom because they drain the plant and do all that other good stuff and don't help anymore. None of the beans and none of the corn is ready to go yet, as you'll see as we go by here. Like I said, we're going to see if we can find Greta some cows to be scared of, because she's a scaredy cat when it comes to cows. She thinks she's all tough when she's in the truck and occasionally barks at them. Am I lying? No, Dad, you're not lying. So we're going to pick up a little bit more noise here because I'm going to roll down the window for her. More beans, more beans, more beans. Now you're just being ridiculous. Beans on this route, and I don't know how many of you remember or how many have been following along the whole time, but these beans were very small not too long ago. This whole thing happens I think I started, March, April, May, June, July, August. So it's been 5-6 months. And in that time, the tobacco's been planted, grown, and is now ready for harvest. The corn's been planted. It won't be ready for harvest until it dries out. And the beans won't be ready for a while. They got to do their whole thing. Okay, so we haven't done any picking over here on the left. But they're all cleaned up nice. I know there's nothing to see here but beautiful forest, which, as I've mentioned before, is also a crop in this area. Pulpwood, some timber, some hardwood, all that other good stuff. That dog gets to go for a ride in a golf cart, Greta. What do you think of that? Oh, you don't have to be all mad about it. I don't have a golf cart, so I can't take you for a ride in a golf cart. That bad, huh? Okay. In the field here, in this soybean field off to the right here, you'll see dead corn or dying corn there. That's because they use special soy plants. That's why those are green and the corn's not. And they're special corn plants. Some corn they make corn that is not affected by Roundup, and there's other corn that's not affected by I believe it's called Liberty. So they use whatever doesn't affect the plants. This corn still needs to be picked and cleaned up. Man, those are some tall plants. I can talk to this guy, see what he's up to, man. I know he's been busy elsewhere. They've been picking some. And this bit to the right here is also a landing strip. They paid to have the electricity moved to the other side, and we got all the stuff done. They were planting it for a little while, and now they got another plane, so they decided they're going to use it as the landing strip. So coming up on Perseverance Church. Got some good looking tobacco across the road there. Look at these beans looking nice on the right. Nice and full. So if you stick around long enough, you'll see that none of the beans and none of the corn gets harvested until it's completely dies back and dries out. That's because they're primarily grown for animal feed. None of it goes into your food. Well, it's your food's food. How's that? More good looking beans. Got a lot of beans this year. See, I'm going to ask around and find out why everybody went with beans, beans, beans. Gonna come down here, Pot Springs Road. Some electrical here. Get my fiber put in tomorrow. That'll be nice. Greta, as you can hear, Greta's excited about having fiber too. Are you excited, Greta? More beans. More beans, more beans, more beans. Really? That sounds scary, sweetie. Looks like they got some berries going in there. Turn left here on Dundas Road. As you see to the left is Easy Street. Beautiful downtown Dundas, Virginia. And that's about it. It used to be hopping. I'm told back in the day, one of these places here was like a car dealership. Forget which brand. And there was a motorcycle. There was a Suzuki dealer there too. And it might have been Suzuki cars and motorcycles. But the railroad went away. So did a lot of other stuff. Okay, we're gonna make a left here on Longview. Do a cycle on the camera here. Right, we have a bit of a bean field here. And the corn there is looking looking done. So now it's all it's got to do is dry. And you can see it's already starting to die back, but that'll take a while to do. Supposed to get some rain here in a little bit. Looks like it's fixing to rain. Stay on the road, Paul. Dundas Hut Club. More corn on the left. And we're going to head up here a bit. Greta's excited. She knows the cows are coming up. Are you ready for the cows? You know, it's funny. This dog knows it's Thursday, and she knows we do this on Thursdays. And usually just before noon or so, she starts getting all excited if you start walking to the door for something. It's like, oh, we gotta go do this. We gotta go do this. But like I said, she loves rides. Trying to figure out how to put a camera in the back for her. Keep an eye on her, something she can talk to too. I don't know that she'll talk. Oh yeah, you're gonna talk and you're gonna just tell all kinds of stories, aren't you? So we're going to come up, we're going to make a little right on Moss, and then a left on Gig, and continue on down to that other tobacco, and then come back and do Ashton Grove, because I think there's some work going on over there too. So here's Moss. I'm going to reset the camera while we're going down that. Cows. They're going to be cows today, Greta. She's just sticking out there like a knucklehead. Oh, I see the cows, Greta. I see the cows way down there. Let's go take a look at the cows. There's a couple right up here. You can see straight ahead of the truck there, kind of below the 616 sign. They're off there. It's like a compost pile there. I don't know why they're enjoying it so much. Head down here on Olo for a little bit and go down and see the other cows. You can see those big boys over there. That one's just lying there, keeping an eye on us. What's he doing, Greta? Go look at the cow. Look, look. There's a cow. She is staring so intently at that cow. Or those cows, I should say. Should we go down and see the other cows? Let's just cruise on down and see the other cows. No cows over there. All the cows over there. There you go. Look at all those cows. Oh, and the other field's open. We've got cows in it too. This is the trifecta, Greta. You got 3 fields of cows. There's that baby cow over there. They're all looking at you, Greta. They're like, what kind of little cow is that? The cow got no horns. That little cow got no horns. That brown one, he always checks you out, man. I always wonders what's going on with that dog. Why is that dog eyeballing me? So my friends that run the other farm over there with the other cows on it, the black ones, the beef cattle, regular beef cattle, they were telling me, because I mentioned how much she likes to come over and look at the cows, and she's like, they're like, you don't ever let her go up to the cows. And I said, no. I said, I respect property rights and all that other kind of stuff, and I said, I'd never put my dog in a cow. And she says, yeah, because they are not big friends of dogs. Look at them all over there, Greta. You gonna say hi to them? We can just cruise on down, turn around here. And go down and see our friends. But they don't know we're coming, so I wouldn't do that. And you'd probably get in trouble with the goats anyways. Wouldn't you? Okay, so do we need to open the other side here? Okay, we're going to stop and reset the camera. Over here, Greta, over here. I mean, you got an effect on these cows, Greta. You come by, they all start pooping. Greta, over here. Yeah, look at them. Just talking about the cows, Oh, the one got out of the other one stood up over there, Gretz. going on over here, Greta? They're cleaning out something over there. I don't even know what that is over there. There's some good looking tobacco all cleaned up. This stuff's had the bottoms picked. We'll pull over here so these people can go by. So I'm hoping I didn't destroy all my video, because I had it set in low light mode, and hopefully it figured out that it wasn't low light and recorded everything the way it was supposed to. Yeah, so we're just going to cruise on down to Bacon Fork. As we said when we moved in here, out here, we didn't know there was a specialized fork for bacon. What you complaining about, silly dog? You are just making yourself known, aren't you? Okay, you do what you gotta do, girl. And as you can see, school has started out here. They've been in for a week, and gotta have the presence of mind to keep an eye on the school buses. Ow, 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 ow. Lots of soybeans out here. Turning on to Oak Hill, headed towards South Hill Road, aka 138. And then we'll head over and go check out Ashton Grove real fast, and Greta can hopefully see the other cows. When I talked about their cutting hay last week, I was talking to them on Saturday, and they got almost all of it wrapped up before and baled before the rain got here. If they're cutting today, they're going to have to hustle today, because in the next 2 days we're going to get an inch of rain. Which the farmers will complain about, because now it makes it hard to get their equipment in the fields. Farmers will tell you it never rains at the right time. So the other thing about this camera, like I said, it's a Insta360 X6. And I'm trying the audio mode of, what is it, road noise or road something or other? I'll add it below or something like that. But it enhances, it reduces the wind noise and enhances the engine noise and the road noise. Now, some people are really into that, so we're giving it a try. See if we can get that figured out. I've considered putting another track on, and so those of you that want like music on it, you can have music if you listen to the second audio track, or you can listen to me babble on about stuff. I got told by a couple people, you need to talk. Nobody said anything about the other way, keep your mouth shut, so I'm going to talk. I like to make people happy. As often as possible, I'm going to try and keep it as relevant to what we're doing here on the farm loops. When I do other stuff, I'll probably be a little looser and talk more about what's going on and what I know was going on in those areas. So stay tuned. As they say, like and subscribe. I'm going to tell you right now, one thing I don't like about this new camera is the amount of time it takes to change over from when you're restarting to keep smaller clips. I mean, the X5 is like boom, boom. But apparently this one does a whole lot more internal processing on the video, so there's less processing to be done afterwards. It still takes a long time to convert. It'd be nice if all the editing software out there understood the native formats, but it doesn't. So we're heading down Brickland to Ashton Grove. See what we can see down there. I don't know that there's anything ready to go down there. But like I said, stuff's moving so quick because we've had all this heat. and sunny days. Everything moved quick. I think we had over 4 inches of rain last month. And I think we're on track to do that again, or maybe even more. Got to watch out for the guys laying the fiber. Okay, so the fiber guys are up here. They're moving along. We're almost to Ashton Grove. These beans on the left ain't looking good at all. I think they were planted when it was really dry and really hot. So we're going to turn right here on Ashton Grove and go up here and do this kind of stuff. Greta, it's not that bad. What's going on here? Beans, beans, beans. Why are you always whining? You know we're going to go see your horses, right? There's our friendly neighborhood UPS man. Slow down and give him some room. lots and lots and lots of beans. Here's some more tobacco. The bottoms have been picked there. I don't know how well you can see it, but I'll tell you about it. More beans, more beans, more beans. Do your cows miss you? Is that what it is? You think you got to get over there and see them real quick, or they'll forget about you? You're just a little weirdo. That's what you are. Beans struggling a little bit. They got planted in the middle of the heat after that cabbage was harvested. They've been in there about, I want to say 3 or 4 weeks now. What you doing, Beanie Dog? We're almost to the horses. No changes here. That tobacco is getting tall. Like I said, it's probably some of these with the flowers on them. They're taller than me. And I'm pretty sure most of these are eye level with me. Okay, Greta, let's go find your cows. see this little swatch here on the right hand side. You can see better. That was hay. You can see the bales still out on the left here. They haven't got them all put in yet. Once they're baled, most of the water just runs off, so it's not a big issue. And no, there's no cows in there, Greta, because they cut the hay. Nothing for the cows to eat except the baled hay. But that's being saved for winter. So the right fields are still uncut. The left fields are cut. And maybe I'll ask them what the heck's going on here. Field on the left hasn't been cut. Probably won't be because I think it was cut earlier. Back to pavement. Okay, so we're gonna That looks like it should be cut on the right and the left. You okay, sweetie? What's up? Maybe we'll see the cows. Maybe we'll see the crazy lady moving hay bales. Who knows? Are your buddies here, Greta? What are those? Oh, look over there to the right, folks. You can see some turkeys. I will see if I can get a better shot of them before they run away. That's a good sized flock over there. Where the heck they go? Oh, dang. Of course. Now, Greta is allegedly bred to be a turkey dog. So she does get a little bit more interested when she sees turkeys. And if you notice, she got quiet once the turkeys popped up. Oh, there's some cows, Greta. They're not near the fence, but there they are. There's your buddies. What do you think? Look at them all. Look at them all. What do you think about that? Are those your cow friends? One's looking at you. Nope, back to eating. Okay, so that's about it. We saw some cows, we saw some turkeys, and we saw some more cows. Tobacco's still at about the same place it was before, as far as harvest goes. Maybe I'll do a special this week and go out to the west a little more where they're actively harvesting. Yeah, that's a big bale. Well, I'm hoping that all this turns out good. Hope you enjoy the new footage, the new camera, and hopefully the updated audio sounds much better to y'all. And I'm going to finish it up here. And we'll see you next time, next Sunday. From beautiful Lunenburg County, Virginia.